I'm Kat, and I'm going to make chocolate pudding today. This is a really simple thing to do. I mean, you can make chocolate pudding with as few as 3 ingredients, or you can make it a little fancier. You can add vanilla, you can add all kinds of things. And I'm going to just put together something that I kind of thought up with some of the ingredients I had. I wanted to bring out some different aspects of chocolate. Like for instance, I'm going to put a little apple cider vinegar in it, and chocolate generally undergoes a fermentation process, so I have to bring a little bit of that sort of acidic quality out. And then I'm also going to add miso to salt it. Chocolate and a little salt is a really good flavor, so adding miso is going to give it like a rich depth of flavor. So anyway, let's get started. Now in this bowl I have 3 avocados and the meat of 1 young Thai coconut. So I'm going to throw this into my food processor. And then let's go ahead and add just, let's say, about 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, let's go ahead and add the chocolate. I've got this chocolate I got at Revolution the other day. I'm in LA. So I got this at Revolution, Essential Living Foods. And gosh, I mean, this stuff smells amazing. And I also got their maca root blend, which I'm also going to put in the pudding. And this stuff looks great. I mean, it has all these different kinds of maca. Now that's the thing too. We hear maca root powder, and we all kind of think of that just one powder that you get anywhere, and it's just labeled maca, organic maca, or whatever. But this one has organic black maca powder, red maca powder, and there are a lot of different kinds, and they all have their different properties. So anyway, that's a blend of those. So I'm going to go ahead and do like 5 tablespoons of cacao on that. That looks pretty good to me. And then let's go ahead and add, you don't want to overdo it with maca. I'm just going to add about a teaspoon. That's some of the best smelling maca I've ever had, or ever smelled. Okay, so next let's add some oils, some additional oils to it. I wanted to add this walnut oil because it just has this toasted smell, this sort of roasted smell. And this is actually, well, I think it has been heated, but yeah, I just want to get a little bit of that roasted flavor in there. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of this. Maybe like a teaspoon enough. Okay. And then I'm going to be generous with the coconut oil in this, because I want this pudding to really like set when it's in the fridge. And then you could use it for something like a parfait. Or you can even add a little bit more coconut oil and make a pudding pie. So I'm adding about 5 tablespoons of raw coconut oil. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of sweetness with this honey. This is Manuka honey. It's actually what I happen to have, but Manuka is a really great medicinal honey, so we'll get a little of that in there. And I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons however sweet you like it. Just adjust that according to whatever your tastes are. Now I'm going to add this miso, and a little is going to go a long way on this, so let's say like a teaspoon. Okay, and then finally I'll add a little cinnamon, which cinnamon is great to add to any dessert. And just a little water to get it going here. So let's blend that. Wow, it is so beautiful in there. I really want to get this very fine and smooth. So do this for as long as you need to until it's a proper consistency. Okay, so I'm in the middle of blending the pudding. I'm doubling the amount of sweetener I put in there because I wanted a little bit more sweetness. And then also, to help this emulsify a little bit, I'm going to add some Sun Warrior protein, which is a protein powder made from brown rice. And you can look this product up. It's actually really interesting, and it is a wonderful source of protein. It's raw and vegan. So I'm going to add just like a scoop and a half of the Sun Warrior protein to this. I'm going to blend this until it's smooth, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge until it sort of sets up a bit, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here is the finished pudding, and it is so smooth and yummy and creamy, and what I want to do is have it set for a little while. Now, I want to eat this pretty soon, so I'm going to put it in the freezer, but if you think you can wait at all, you can put it in the fridge and let it set for like an hour or so. For me, I'm just going to wait like 10 minutes, if that, and then we'll have pudding. Alright, so I let the pudding set for about 10 minutes, and I put it in the freezer so that it would be done faster. But you don't want to freeze it. Or you could. I mean, it'd be good anyway you did it. So I'm just going to top it with some cacao butter. This is raw, organic cacao butter, which is just one of the best oils you can put into your body or on your body. It's just so good. So I'm just going to shave it on there with one of these. Okay, so there you have it. It's chocolate pudding. And let's give it a try. Whoa. It's really good with just and that extra cacao butter at the end. It really just brings all the sweetness out and rounds out the flavor and everything. It's just so good. So yeah, definitely try this, and just try making chocolate pudding with anything you have. I mean, you basically just add like a body, which was the avocado, a sweetener, a little bit of salt, and you've got a pudding. So that's basically it. So have fun in your kitchen too, and enjoy.